Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. We're in Lego Fortnite, and I've been playing this game about 3 weeks, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm in sandbox mode here, and I wanted to show you a house I built, but not the cabin behind me. That's a pretty basic cabin, but I wanted to see if I could recreate a real house, an IRL house in Lego Fortnite. And so I chose a somewhat historic house. It's not my house. I want to make that clear. This is not my house. And I'm not going to reveal whose house it is, obviously, for the internet. But this is a real house. This is a somewhat historic house. People still do live there. But the house was built in the early 1950s. And I wanted to see if I could recreate this house in Lego Fortnite. And here it is. Here it is behind me. I think I've done a pretty good job. Obviously, when you build things with Legos, you only have the pieces that are available to you. And so I had to make some compromises because I just didn't have all the different Lego pieces I needed to do it, perfectly, but I think I've done a pretty good job. Let's, now this is in the middle of my Fortnite village, so there are villagers roaming around. The villagers are staying in the cabin, but they do wander around the village, so they'll be wandering in and out of the house. But let's go look in the garage first. I tried to, duplicate the typical garage where people have a bunch of stuff in their garage up on the shelf. So I've tried to duplicate this as much as I could, like the real house. All right, let's shut this garage door. And we'll go out the side door. And here we are on the patio. Now upstairs, we're gonna go take a tour of the apartment. There's an apartment above the garage. It's a 1-bedroom apartment, but it's really neat. I gotta close the door so I can get up the stairs. There we go. And let's check out the garage apartment. When you walk in, there's a nice sunny open room here with a table, some chairs, breakfast area, whatever. And then a little kitchen in the corner here. Now, Lego Fortnite does not have wall cabinets, so I had to just put up some shelves. But we have the little fridge, we have the stove, we have a sink, and we have the corner windows, just like in the real apartment. Put a light fixture up there. And then we have this little hallway here. Now, these are the original hardwood floors. In the real house, it has the original hardwood floors from the 1950s. It's a really cool apartment. On the left here, we have a little bathroom. It's a tiny bathroom. I had trouble making the tiny rooms in Lego Fortnite because the walls are all two units thick. So the interior walls, I'd really like it if they had 1 unit thick interior walls, but I had to use what I had. So here's the little bathroom. Got the sink. It's got a tub and a window right there. Across the hall is a tiny little bedroom, but it's got a bed and a little dresser and a window overlooking the patio. It's got some art on the walls. Let's go into the living room. In the living room we have I tried to make this like the real house. I have the exposed beams in the ceiling. And then we have some couches and tables. I tried to do a kind of a similar decoration and furniture as the real house. Obviously I couldn't match it exactly. I only have a limited number of Lego furniture pieces, but I basically put the couches where they are. And so there you go. There's the garage apartment. Let's go downstairs and see a couple features of this building. So the visitor, the villagers walking around are leaving the doors open. That's kind of interesting. Now over here we have a little patio, and we have in the back of the garage we have what's known as the patio room. This is a guest room. Let's go in here. We have a little under stair storage. But then we have this neat little patio room. It's got a bed. It's got a dresser. It's got another dresser. It's got a little bookshelf, and it has its own bathroom, which is really tiny. It's just got a little shower stall, and it's got a toilet and a sink. And a window, of course. And this is all how it is in the real house. It's a neat little guest apartment, little guest room behind the garage. It's kind of neat because it's separate from the main house. Now we'll go into the backyard here. Now I added the fireplace there. The real house doesn't have a fireplace in their backyard, but a fire pit, I should say. And I also added the barbecue grill because you always need at least a couple of barbecue grills. I mean, put some furniture around here. Now off to the side here is a separate little laundry room. And this is just a little place to do your laundry. It's got a washer dryer, it's got a sink, and a shelf with the laundry detergent. And then there's a laundry hamper bin thing over here. I'm just gonna go out of here and we're gonna shut this door. All right, let's go into the main house. Around the side here is just like a little passageway to the front yard. Oh, hey, what's up? What's up there? Yo, how you doing?
Mama.
One day I was sitting around minding my own business, and bam, this idea for a recipe just appeared in my head. Oh, thanks. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Maisie. Maisie just gave me a recipe. That's awesome. So this just takes you to the front yard. We're gonna look at the front yard in a minute, but let's go into the main house. These guys always leave these doors open. It's pretty crazy. So here's this. It's really convenient when you come into the garage and you have your groceries or whatever, and let's say it's raining. There's this nice little covered flat roof connecting the garage building to the main house. Now, the way I understand it, the people who originally built the house built the little garage building first and lived in it while they were building the main house. That's the story, as the way I understand it. Anyway, when you come into this door, this is the kitchen. So we have the kitchen here. We have kitchen counter, kitchen sink. Again, I don't have wall cabinets, so I just did some shelves, but that's where the dishes are. We got the stove, fridge, another countertop over here, a window. And then from here, we come into the dining room. Whoops. I'm just going to stand on the table here. Whoops, maybe not. Now, the original house does have this bay window, like this. Now, the original house, the bay window is a little wider than this. And so, Lego Fortnite only has one size bay window. So I had to use what I had. And the dining room is a little narrower than it should be. So the kitchen is actually a little longer than it should be. But that was my limitation to, I only have a certain number of bricks to work with. So I had to use what I had. We're going to, now, one of the most difficult things about building this house was keeping it true to the original real house, and that is the living room is sunken down from the rest of the house by 2 steps. So as I go into the living room, I'm actually going to go down 2 steps. Ignore the staircase for a minute because I added that. That's not in the real house. But here's the living room. And then over here, you go back up 2 steps. There's a closet over here on the left. And then this is the main front door. And you notice the main door is actually inset from the exterior walls in the house. That's so you can stand here and not get rained on when you're ringing the door, or you can put packages. I guess you can leave packages out here and they won't get rained on because the front door is inset from the main house. I really like that. It's a cool design. And then, you know, here's this is, I guess, the side yard. Let's go back into the living room. I'm gonna just shut this door. Back into the living room. There's, in the real house, there's a piano right here under the window. Lego Fortnite doesn't have a piano, so I couldn't put that there. It's not a full-size piano. It's one of those like shorter, like I guess they call it an upright piano. It's like the smaller size pianos. Anyway, let's go up here. We're gonna ignore the staircase for a minute. That doesn't exist in the real house. Now the living room and dining area are tile in the original house, so I tried to duplicate that. The kitchen is hardwood floors, and the rest of the house is hardwood floors, and these are the original hardwood floors from the 1950s when they first built the house. So as we go into this hallway, there's a bathroom on the right, and I tried to duplicate this bathroom. It's got a weird, so the toilet has this little nook, this kind of recessed nook where the toilet is. That's the way it is in the real house. And then there's a tub and a sink. These bathrooms are all really small. They, you know, back in the 50s, I don't think they made large bathrooms. Like they make much larger bathrooms today, and I think in today's houses they make larger bathrooms. But these bathrooms were all really tiny. Now off to the right here, I guess, is what you would call the master bedroom. And so the owner of the house has their entire wall is a bookcase. So I tried to duplicate that. And then they have their bed here. There's a window on each side of the bed and a little dresser. And then they have a nice big window here overlooking the front yard. So I tried to duplicate that as best I could. And they have this weird little closet here. It goes kind of, it's like a weird little L-shaped closet, so I tried to duplicate that. I don't have closet doors. In Lego Fortnite, I don't have pieces to make closet doors, so the closets are all just open. And then we have a second bedroom in here. This also has a closet right here. And it has a desk. And I think they kind of use this as like a home office. Because they do have a desk here and it has a computer on it and all that kind of stuff. So another larger dresser here in the middle, and then there's this weird closet here. Now this backs up to the bathroom, and it's another little weird L-shaped closet. So there's shelves on both sides, and I tried to duplicate that. Now this bedroom has a little hallway that leads outside. It leads outdoors, but on either side of the hallway we have a walk-in closet on this side, and then it has its own bathroom over here. Oh, it's becoming nighttime. It's getting dark. They have a shower stall. This bathroom has a shower stall and a toilet and sink here. I should put a light fixture here. Let me actually put a light fixture. I forgot the light fixture. Let's see, light fixtures. Let's put a light fixture above the... let's see, it should go up here like this. There we go, bathroom light. There we go. That's much better. This bedroom has a light. And again, this just goes outside. This goes back out to the side yard. Let's go inside. Let's go back inside and let's shut this door. And then let's go back to the living room because I want to show you the last feature that I added. Now, the original house, the real life house, has a roof that's similar to this roof, but it's similar. It's similar to this roof, but it's a lower pitch. So it does have an attic, but it's not an attic that you can actually go into because it's very low. You'd have to crawl around on your hands and knees in the attic because the pitch of the roof is much lower. It also has a chimney, and I didn't have a way to do a fireplace in Lego Fortnite. But there is a chimney up on top of the roof, and the fireplace is in here in the living room between these two couches. The fireplace will be right there, where those pictures are on the wall, but I didn't have a way to do that. Now, because the roof is such a tall pitch, I added this stairway, and I made a neat little attic loft. And again, this doesn't exist in the real house, but I thought it would be cool because I had all this wasted space up here. So I made a little attic loft with some couches and stuff over here. And then over here we have a card table, so you can come up here with your friends and play poker. A bunch of extra storage, because, you know, you need a bunch of storage for stuff. Some extra dresser drawers. This is where I would keep all my hobby stuff. You know, so I really like this little loft I added to the house. But other than that, I think I did a pretty good job of recreating a real life house in Lego Fortnite. If we look back up to the dining room, it does, from this angle, it does pretty much look like the dining room. Now in the real house, there's a big aquarium on the wall here. Again, I didn't have an aquarium in Lego Fortnite, so that's where I put the staircase going up to my little loft. Let's go back out through the kitchen. Let's go out to the front yard. I mean the side yard. Well, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Front yard, side yard. I mean, the house faces this way, so I guess this is the front yard. Kind of looks neat at night, all lit up. And then out here we have a little patio in front. Now the real house had big French doors, which were eventually replaced with sliding glass doors. They didn't have the sliding glass doors in the 50s. They had these big, I guess they had these big double wide French doors. But I don't have those in Lego Fortnite, so I just put a regular door here. They do have this raised patio deck. And I made it out of cement because the real deck is also made out of cement. It's not a wood deck. So I wanted to be as accurate as I could. And that's pretty much it. That is my attempt at recreating a real life house in Lego Fortnite. I hope you guys like it. I'm on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. I play a variety of games. I'm really having fun with Lego Fortnite right now, so I hope you guys come by and check out what I'm building. And let me know if you have any comments or suggestions. I welcome all that stuff. And I will see you guys next time.